Beats Planet.
Say can and will be used against you in a court of law, fam. It surprises me how I come out and say some things on the internet. The next thing you know, the entire fandom they're using words like player execution. They're using words like we can't blame the coaching staff now. You know what I mean? It's strange how those buzzwords get tossed around, man. You know, Vash say, you know, I mean, they probably need to run a little more read option. Now all of a sudden, I think the Cowboys are going to run a little more read option. What's up, y'all? It's Vash Lombardi. We here with another one. Chilling. Doski, Woski, the Peasky, Whiskey is implied. We here with Law Nation. What up, fam?
What's up, fam? What's going on with you, man? How your day been?
Everything's everything. So we got a lot of people that could sneak up in here. Joe Rod from Cowboy Blog, Foots from Cowboy Nation TV. Darius from McCoy Media, I call him Darius now, and Big Game Jane from Silver Blue Nation. So this could be a packed affair. It could be just me and Law, whatever whatever it ends up being, we with it. In case you weren't up on game, on how we did this last time, this ain't professional. Excuse me. This ain't professional. You know, there's no orchestrated show that we doing. There's no editing. This is basically what I would be doing if I was watching film. Then I was like, damn, my other Cowboy YouTuber should be here while I'm doing this. Law showed up. Damn, maybe the population should be watching while I'm up in here myth busting. And that's how this thing got going. So it ain't going to be professional. It ain't going to be organized. We may pause for a little bit. People may jump in here. People may jump out of here. But we want to watch this film in long form as if I would watch it. You know what I mean? So if you got to leave and watch this thing on demand, Law, if you got to run to the bathroom, whatever you need to do. But we're going to watch some film. Cowboys had a victory versus the New York Giants. And we did a poll on the Twitter machine, which I want to see, offense or defense. Everybody said offense, so you know that's my bag anyway. So we're gonna look at offense. Tasha in the chat box, she ain't no Cowboy fan. Get your ass out of here.
Say prime time. Shout out Mitch, Eric, and DJ. All y'all, man. I see y'all. Salute.
Law, did you have any opening statements before we get started, my good sir?
Oh man, hey, I'm gonna have to say it. I know you mentioned some of it, but the interviews after the game, they said, "Hey, we executed better. Yeah. We went through our marks better. It wasn't nothing that the coach did differently from the first week. Yeah. It's just that we executed better." So shout out to you, man, for saying that, hey, if the players execute better, then we see a better game. Wow. Did you see improvement from number 52? Did you see improvement from number 77? Did you see improvement from number 71 minus one play? So, yeah, we saw all those things. I had to speak in third person, but
yeah, no, I get it, and and we just getting better and better every week. So expect the offense to continue to improve. You know what I mean? So let's jump right into it. Let's run it for the cardio. Like I said, some other Cowboy YouTubers may jump in at any time. That's fine. That's their prerogative. This ain't nothing professional. This ain't nothing orchestrated. Law, can you see my film?
Yeah, I can see it. Everything looks good, man.
And everybody on the OBS is good. Let's run it for the cardio. And all right. So I don't think the Cowboys did very much different this game than they did last game, but it was a lot more favorable down in distances, a lot more favorable execution. We got blocks up front. It was a couple times where Dak had all day to throw. I think the big differences was we were able to deal with the interior guys a little better. Snacks Harrison is a gangster, but he's a different kind of gangster than Dontari and K1 Short. K1 Short, and Dontari, they're big and they're they can move. You know what I mean?
Right.
Harrison really can't move like that. He's not really the athlete that the other guys are. So we kind of caught a break there. Besides this, man, let's take a look at this play action. See what happened on this play. Why this linebacker wearing 93? I hate it.
I hate it too, man. I was like, what is going on with this?
I don't like this. So we got everybody.
Hey, that is what Ezekiel Elliott does. You see how he frozen in space, number
Yes, sir.
93?
Yes, sir.
Because he got to be respectful of number 21, and he also got to be mindful of number 4. Look at him. He can't hit that gap.
The whole line is moving. Zeke moves, so of course the whole defense moves. Now, we not just play action to get guys to bite on the run. We're actually moving people. So with 93 moving to that spot, we get a lot more space to run with. I know y'all can't really see my cursor, law can, but it's a lot of space between 93 and the ball carrier right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if 93 didn't move, he probably could have been able to bite on that ball, Lord.
Hold on. I got Big Game James right here. Let me see what's going on.
Get him in here, because I sent him a link on Twitter, on his Twitter machine. So,
James, what's up?
hit him up and tell him, come on.
James, what's up, fam?
Jane don't want to say nothing. Jane
Must got a little issue with his connection.
Tell him,
send him a message, but go ahead. We
tell him, just tell him check his Twitter machine. But the play action, it not only draws people in to focus on the run, but it gives us a little more room to work with. So we moving those linebackers to be able to take care of that space, or take advantage of that space where they once was. You see what I mean? So I'll give us another look at the big view of that. Then we'll move on to the next play. But switching it up a little bit, we not running on first down this time. We actually passed it on first down. So salute. I wouldn't say Linehan has gotten more creative all of a sudden. I think he did the same thing last week, just that we didn't get a holding call this time, or we actually caught the ball this time, or there was actually separation this time. So it is what it is there. Let's take a look at this second play. Allen Hurns caught that first one, if y'all keeping tabs on that. So this is a Zeke run on the left, going to the, look at my son. God, wait a goddamn minute. Zoom in on this goddamn thing right now. Wait a minute.
Yes, indeed. Single high safety. We're gonna pass him up out of that single high safety, but watch this right here.
Yeah, man, they gonna even that thing out real smooth after this play. But take a look at this, bro. We're putting 87 in motion there. Is that Swain or Jarwin, fam? You know it better than me.
Swain.
87's in motion. Sometimes, we just may want to move guys around, displace them, cut off the backside if we're not reading. What I mean by that is, most of the time we may be reading 96, like in a read option situation. This time we not reading, we just handing the ball off to Zeke, so we need somebody to get in 96's way. So boom, we got Lael coming down on 98. This tight end back here is blocking 96. Zach is going to help out on 98. Great play by Zach, getting that right arm in there on Harrison. Zach is going to get to the second level, make it there. But look, timeout, law. Look, I just said Zach finally getting to the second level. Connor has been up on second level. Look at Connor. Look at Connor. We flying the second level. Look at Connor. We flying the second level and not moving, and not missing. Pardon me, getting that movement out there. Now, what we said last week, Zeke probably need to slow down a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. But I think by next week he'll probably be like full-fledged, slowing down. Like, Zeke pressed his front hole like real heavy, so that kind of got snacks going in that direction. If Zeke would have moved just a tad bit slower, maybe Lael could have got a better purchase on that block there. But instead, everybody moving with Zeke, and Snacks got a hell of a change of direction for a fat kid. But if I just bring this back, this ain't necessarily like a negative play on Lael, but what if he seals up Snacks right there? And then
21 on 21 after that.
That's a lot of cutback right there. That's a lot of cutback room for Zeke right there. So it's not a terrible play. It's just a good play by Harrison. But man, maybe just a little more patience, man. I mean, the past 2 years, Zeke is a notorious slow starter. Very slow first game, kind of slow. Second game, third game, he guns a blazing. Greg Hardy voice, you know what I mean? So, hey man, we'll see.
I'm gonna see. He was saying that he need that link resent. Big game James. So what I'm going to do is see if I can copy it and send it to him.
I just picked up the phone. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, he got you. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and resend it on Twitter. So, like, is he texting you or is he hitting you up on Twitter or something?
Nah, he texted me via text, I believe. Yeah.
Well, what the hell good do it make?
He said he tried, but he'll try it again. All right, so we see that single high safety, and this is all we wanted.
Okay, so
Dak
yeah,
Prescott to do in the past. Anyhow,
yeah.
it's
Let's go.
just prove to everybody or show them that you can throw it. And what that would do is they would respect the fact that you got somebody that can take the top off. This is actually what you're seeing right here, taking the top off. But go ahead, Botch.
So we see young Landon there cheating down, thinking he's slick. Thinking he's slick, you know what I'm saying? Because he said it, they're gonna try to cut off Zeke. They're gonna put the ball in Dak's hands and they're gonna let him fly. And hell, he walked down. Now is this now this could be cover 3 or it could be cover 1. They look so it's a cover 1 situation. If you look at how the cornerbacks are aligned, they got the inside alignment there, so they're in man cover. So this is definitely cover 1, and they're blitzing in the box. So it's absolutely cover 1 or whatever. Let's focus on Tavon Austin on the bottom down here with Jenkins. I don't call him Jackrabbit. No, is that Jenkins or is that Apple?
That's Jackrabbit. That's the Jackrabbit, the clamps.
Beating the shit out of Jenkins.
Stop, boy.
Beating the shit out of Jenkins. That's what you get. Don't nobody call him Jackrabbit but Giants fans. Let's see what Tavon does here. Let's check out the nuance in his route running. So just off the rip, I want y'all to notice this. Notice Tavon first kind of like his first angle, it was outside, then he stutters back inside. Let's look at Tavon's angle here. Just a little bit of nuance. See, just a little bit outside, cut back inside. You see what I mean? Now, with the cornerbacks, they have the inside leverage to take away the inside to get you to go outside. Well, damn it, if you fake outside, he thinking you going outside. Tavon so quick he gets back inside, you're bound to stumble. I don't care how much you've been shutting down Dez. This ain't Dez. These feet are different. This setup is different. So of course Jackrabbit is gonna stumble a little bit, and Dak sees it off the rip. He already cocking back, getting ready to throw, and the safety help just ain't there. You know what I mean? So that's what you gonna get in this cover 1 situation. You load up the box, we gonna get you. Now I would love to see in the rest of the game, when they load up the box, why we didn't go back deep. We're gonna look at that a little bit later. But Tavon catches it up the top, and I wish one of y'all hoes would try to tackle him here.
Mm-mm.
Good luck.
It's over with. He won off the release.
I can get used to that, Law. I can get used to that.
Yes, indeed. We've been looking for something like this since Rocket Ishmael.
I was born in '92, man. Don't say that.
Man, that guy, he won. You know what I'm saying? He stumbled off the. I think the only way that he could have tried to win off that route if he was a little bit closer on the jam, but he ain't gonna try to jam Tavon.
There's no way you can jam Tavon.
No way. Wow. You playing Russian roulette at that time, and then you're leaving the safety out for dead because unless he's going to be like an Eric Reed out there, and you don't have those guys out there no more.
Man, I wish I would try to jam Tavon. And Brett Maher makes the extra point, so salute to him for silencing the critics or whatnot. But let's get back into the offense.
Look at that defense now.
Oh, wait a minute. What's all this? What's all this shit y'all know? What's all this shit here? What's all this? What's all this? Hey, look, Law. That shit a lot more spread out now. But also what I like is look at the offense, man. We in that empty look. You know what I'm saying? We empty right now. Everybody spread out. Plus, they got 2 safety help. The pass game should be a lot more wide open now. So let's take the pass and the run game should be a lot more wide open right now. So you can stack the box. We just choose to run into it because we've been doing it. And Deontay Thompson finds the open lane here. Let's run that back in slow motion. Take a better look at it. Dak just pointing shit out. Looney pointing back at him. Fly.
There's the mic. There's the mic right there.
Fly. It's a funky little formation, man. So let's see. Let's look at the top of the screen, see what our wide receivers doing. Easy little look concept or slants, whatever people call it, but we called it look in high school. We even called it look in college. But yeah, simple slant, and it's there. It's open. Just find the lane, get the ball there. Easy peasy.
It'll kill that zone all the time because you see they drop back in the zone.
Sure.
And all you got to do is wait for your pockets to be there.
And
if
if
your line is giving you the protection, then yeah, you can eat them apart.
And if you try to go cover 3 to beat it, then you got 1-on-1 on the edges again, and we'll take care of that. I would love for us to throw, or at least try to throw one of them with Tavon. Tavon got to start at this point. Like, I don't want to take him off the field. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I understand the rotation. We got 6 guys that we want to play. Give me Gallup, Bees, Austin, and like Hearns or something. Everybody else can go.
Look at that.
Everybody else can go, man. Let's bring this back.
2016 week 4, Zeke, that would have hit the goalpost, man.
Oh yeah,
he'd been dancing in the end zone. Or I guess 3 weeks from now, he had them player legs on him.
So we got the box. The box is loaded again. That's okay, because we run into those things. I think this is a lot where Terrence Williams gets a lot of his value, man, because they really like him as a crack blocker. Now this ain't the best idea, but it's not about Terrence Williams blocking a linebacker or blocking like a lineman or anything. I mean, it's just about numbers. We just need Terrence to get in somebody's way, just to kind of fix up the one-on-one situation. You know what I mean? Because if Terrence doesn't come over, then Zeke will be one-on-one with the linebacker. We want Zeke one-on-one with like DBs and stuff. You know what I mean? So we'll sacrifice Terrence. Like, we'll push Terrence off a bridge to get Zeke a better one-on-one matchup. You see what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So we'll run this. And it's blocked pretty well up front, man. Harrison, doing his little penetration thing, penetracion in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Let's run it slower so we can take a look at everybody. Let's look at Tyron and Connor, see what they doing.
Mm-hmm. And Zeke got to get that ball to the left to the left arm, but he's still good though.
So look, I wanted to say this too, man. People were trying to bench Connor Williams last week because he lost 4 plays to Dontari Poe and K1 Short. It's not a lot of Dontari Poes and K1 Shorts in the league. It's a lot of Dalvin Tomlinsons though. I like Dalvin Tomlinson, but he's a very standard type player. I feel good about Connor Williams versus standard type players. I think he can hold his own versus standard type players. I don't mind that.
Switch that arm right now. Switch that ball over, Zeke.
Sure. Zeke.
I'm gonna coach him though. Switch that ball over.
He should absolutely know that. Tyron having a little bit of trouble with 53. That ain't Vernon, is it?
No, that ain't him.
No, that ain't Vernon.
That ain't Vernon. He was out this game. Okay. I think that's Connor Ball, whatever that guy's name.
Barwin, gotcha.
Barwin, yeah.
Snacks kind of getting comboed by Zach and Looney, but that doesn't matter much because he's Snacks. I mean, I get it. Snacks is Snacks, but it is what it is. And Lael lost looking for somebody to block, so I ain't mad at him. But it pretty much gets blocked up front. And the one-on-one situation that we talked about was Zeke and 35. That's the one-on-one situation that we ended up with. If Terrence didn't come over here, then 93 would run free, and it'll be Zeke versus 93. Instead, Terrence is getting pushed off this bridge, so it ends up being Zeke versus 35. That makes sense, Law?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And number 52 for the Giants, he over pursuit. He saw it was the strong side. He should have just stayed in the middle, but that's their problem right there. They ain't ours.
Man, let them fly.
Yeah, Zeke doing a good job out there. I think next week he gonna be
Great play by Zeke right here, man.
He be ready.
Great play by Zeke right here. Tavon ended up with the ball, but great job on the mesh by Zeke right here though. So let me see how they line up against this. Oh, they giving us a lot of space now, Law. Boy, Tavon, look, Tavon, get out there. They just give us a lot. They give us a lot. Hey man, put somebody over there now. Now look, they'll leave Rabbit 1-on-1 with Gallup down bottom. They not leaving.
You see those linebackers, they're not that close up on that line. They kind of like mid-level.
Then they gonna blitz. That's so interesting. So watch that linebacker run with Tavon. Watch this next view right here. Watch this next view. Not run with Tavon, but run with Zeke. 93 is actually gonna run with Zeke. And y'all want to get on Linehan about creativity. I don't think a lot of people understand what creative play calling is. We could have just jet sweeped with Tavon right here. However, not only are we gonna fake the ball to Zeke, look at Connor Williams right here, right? Is this in slow motion? Look at Connor Williams right here. Oh. Connor Williams is gonna pull. Zeke is gonna go that way. Tyron is gonna come down and step in. So we're really trying to lead everybody in that direction, which is pretty good play design to me. If you look at 21, 93, you look at 52, those guys go with Zeke. They go with Zeke.
I can only imagine Landon. He thought for sure, I'm finna blow it up. I'm finna get crunk.
Even the front side guy. Law. Wait a minute. Wait, Law.
Oh, Zeke gave him the business.
Law. Time out. Wait. I got Law. Look at 96. You see how like 96 way over here? 96 is way over here. And he's still gonna go with Zeke. That's what we get. And people act like damn, Landon. Damn, Landon. People act like Linehan play calling isn't creative. I don't think people really have a good idea about what creative play calling is.
Scared as hell now, though.
We did the same thing last week with Zeke that we did this week. We used Zeke to manipulate the space and the alignments, and shucks, we ended up with a positive play because Zeke was going one way and Tavon went backside.
And the difference is between this play and then the play from last week from the first opening drive. I know the problem was that we got that holding call. Remember, number 10 got the ball like 8-9 yards up the field.
Yes, sir.
And it was like null and void because it was a holding.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me. Big Game calling me right now, so hold on for me. Go ahead.
He said, give me 1 sec, gotta make dinner for the kids. I ain't know he had kids.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, okay. We gonna keep going then. We're gonna keep going then. Let me check the chat box then. Let me check the chat box, see what's going on. Chat box straight, we gonna keep going. Great point vibes, I'm demonstrating, we can tell you, take away the 19 run, like people do. Zeke only played 2 games. All right, chat box. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Right.
Cool, chat box. Hey, yo, chat box. Y'all know something I don't like though. Chat box. I hate when people be like, "Yo, Vach, what happened with the Cowboys this week?" I be like, "Oh, such and such, such and." They be like, "You making excuses, bitch? You asked me. Like, I'm not making excuses, man. Fuck you, me. You know what I'm talking about? You asked me a question, and I answered the question. I'm making excuses." That's crazy, man.
Indeed, man. Shout out to Joseph Torres, OTKP. Shout out to you too as well.
Hey, what up, y'all?
What play we on now, fam?
I didn't even move it, man. So this is right after the Tavon Austin play. You good to go? What did Big Game say?
Oh, he had to log into Google. I think he was trying to do it without being logged in. You know how Hangout is.
Old ass people, man, don't know how to use technology, man. God damn.
Look at that formation now.
Yeah, and you know what? I think moving forward, I would love to have spread formations and let Zeke run out of it, man. I'll take our 5 guys against 1, 2, 3 against their front 5 guys and read like Connor Barnes right here, this backside linebacker. I would love to have this look and just lead those receivers out the block. So I think Linehan cooking it up, man. We just gotta keep it going. We just gotta keep executing. But let's run it for the cardio. But we get this look, and I think we've earned this look, Law. Big run from from Dak Prescott. The big debate is how often do we run Dak Prescott? Now, Law, don't get it twisted. I think we should run him until he can't run no more, and then go get Tua Tagovailoa from Alabama and just and just move on.
I mean, the magic number. Somebody, I believe it was on one of the Talking Cowboys show. They said when they run the ball, no, it was on the 105.3 The Fan.
Yeah.
When they run the ball with Dak Prescott 9 plays or more, their record is 9-1. Believe it or not.
You want to know why it's 9-1? Because Zeke running the damn ball too, and that's what happens. That's what happens when Zeke run the football.
Hey, old boy was committed to stopping Zeke, wasn't he? He didn't turn around until Dak Prescott was halfway.
And you know what? I kind of thought of this blocking scheme prior to me saying it, but I was like, boom, 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 and read Connor Barwin. Yeah, so R5 versus. So look, in case people like trying to figure out what I'm saying here is we got 5, but they got 6 in the box. So we gonna read one of them. So it's really 5-on-5. So you look at our 5 guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're reading 69-1, 52-2, Snacks 3, 55-4. Tomlinson 5, and that's just how we're gonna block those guys, right? We're gonna leave Barwin left over to Reed. Now I want Connor Williams to block this doggone linebacker coming in this gap right here, because if Barwin would have stayed and we would have handed the ball to Zeke, then Zeke would have ran smooth in 55. Luckily, Barwin bit the fake. So, but everybody go with Zeke. I'm with it. Let's go, Dak. And Dak just run, and we get a little block out here. I wish he wasn't so soft. Who is 97? Is that Swain? Swain ain't even touching this dude. What is Swain doing right now? Time out. Swain, what is this? Swain ain't even touching him. Swain.
Yeah, he should already be just mauling over
Swain,
21.
Run through that cornerback, Jeff Swain, or Connor Barwin. Chat box tell me, Blake Jarwin. Chat box tell me who the hell 87 is and why didn't he run through Jackrabbit, leaving Zeke in a one-on-one situation with 35. I'm so angry.
Gave him the challenge accepted though. Watch this. For number 21. Dak Prescott gave him the stiffy.
Well, I tight end so doggone trash, but we might as well just leave Rico in this thing. Might as well. Rico. Space Cowboy in the chat box. What's up, man? You want some of this? You want to jump in and listen and get the floor seats with me and Law and Big Game? You can jump in. You a Cowboy YouTuber, so I'll let you in.
Thanks for the donation to help grow the nation. Truly, Nicole made $5 to help the thing out. Hard game to watch.
Hey, Nicole.
He say, raised as a Cowboys, but I have to pull for my brother now. Maybe I don't know who's your brother.
I know. Okay, so look, Law, because this how dope my show is. That's BJ Hill's sister.
Oh.
That's BJ Hill's sister, and BJ Hill plays D-line for the Giants. He is a red helmet gangster from North Carolina State. Hey, Miss Nikki. It's been a minute since you've been on the show. Look, Nikki, I told him that your brother was the truth. You saw that, went to go get him, didn't you? Saw that, didn't you? Anyway, let me get back to work, man. Let's see what we got
Make
going.
the donation to help grow the nation. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Nikki. Let me slow this down. We on the 22 now. We almost in the red zone. Law calls it the money zone. I love that name, but I can't take it because it's yours.
No. It's everyone's, man.
Sir.
Let's get this money.
No, sir. No, sir.
All right, cut back. He's gonna work on that.
Yeah, this was just good defense by the Giants. I can't be mad at this defense by the Giants, man. Let's see.
Got another donation to help grow the nation. T Littles.
Let me pause and go look. T Little, what's cracking, lacking, fam? Salute. Thank you for your donation, sir. Let's see what happened. Tyron gonna block down. We're gonna get Looney and Connor pulling. So we got penetration on the down blocks right here. So
Lyell need to look for somebody to look quicker. Is that Lyell on the outside?
That's 100% Lyell needs to go.
Come on, look for somebody. Let's peel him up out of there.
So the problem is we couldn't get the down block on Snacks. We couldn't get Zach Martin across Snacks' face. And that gave a little bit of penetration. And Tyron actually got pushed back a little bit too. And it bumped Zeke back a couple yards.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
and kind of getting to
down
the
block.
outside. Yeah, so that's just good defense, man. We can't really knock them for that, man. Shouts out to the Panther fan that was hating on the Cowboy last week, but ain't nobody watch your video, so whatever. Law, who we thought was gonna watch that video, dog?
Yeah.
Law, who
Try
he
to be a little OG, but I shout out to him though. He had the nerve, the ball.
don't even say his name, fam.
I ain't gonna say his name, but
he gonna have to pay me.
Most people text stuff, with the Twitter fingers, but he actually made a video. So salute to him, man. And his two
Rico with a solid block.
Where he at? He got to rewind. I'm sitting there talking about.
That's your favorite tight end, huh? Rico. So we got Tyron 87, then we got Rico right there, then 89. So I mean, he's the black tight end. My bad, y'all. Didn't want to take it there, but that's how we find Rico Gathers, black tight end. Big old boy though. But yeah, Rico is going to get out on the second level. He's going to crack back on 52 right there, and right there, and the lane right there. Look, the lane. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Boom, right there. There go your lane, right there. We just got a little bit of penetration from Tyron and Zach, but
who that doing push-ups down there on the floor, man?
That's Joe Looney. Then Joe, look, Tyron got pushed back and Joe slipped over Tyron.
Oh, okay. And Zeke had to jump.
It's just a big crap sandwich, man. But hey, man, Rico got a solid block in, man. So if you just be big and block the right guy, we got action. So anyway. Next play, Dak Prescott short pass over the middle to Ezekiel Elliott. People wanted Zeke to get more involved into the passing game. Sure, he can be check down guy for us. Let's see what happens here. Now let me take a look at the bigger reads.
Well covered by the Giants. So that's good to check that down. It's really.
I tell you what, now, Law, this is 2nd and 10. Look how many DBs they got in coverage. They only rushing 3. And they dropping back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 8 DBs back there covering. Ain't nothing we can really do about that but get the ball to Zeke and live to fight another down. So now I tell you what, this would have been a great time. Boy, if you Dak Prescott, this would have been a great time to run into this. Or if you Tony Romo, you probably would have checked and ran directly into this on 2nd and 10 and try to see what you can get. You know what I mean? Let's see.
Yeah, and then for those who looking at the tight end streaming down the field, it looks like he's open, but that DB sitting on that route.
Because at the end of the day, you got 3 guys deep right now, at least 2. Right. So it's looking like a cover 4. So they playing cover 4, man, and it looked like cover 4 based on how much room the outside corners gave the receiver. So it's clearly a cover 4, man. If
right.
If it was Tony, man, kill, huh, Zeke? You know what I'm saying?
Go, Zeke. Hey, go back to that play, and I'm gonna show somebody something right, and I'm gonna tell you when to freeze it.
All right.
1, 2, fake. 1, 2, 3, foot step. Pause right here.
Ah, shit. Okay, there we go.
All right, so I mean, somebody gonna look at the 10-yard line. Somebody gonna look at that and be like, "Hey, man, Dak Prescott could have got the ball to the tight end. Is that the tight end? Is that Rico? Who is that?"
Man, look, if Dak throw that ball, this safety right here is all over that shit, man.
He's gonna be all over it like a cheap suit. He actually, when Dak cocks the ball, he's actually is going to sit on that route. He's looking for get the pick. The only thing Dak Prescott can do in this situation, like you said, a seasoned quarterback, a veteran quarterback would have maybe kill or changed out of that play into a run, and use those lighter DBs that they had out there on the field against them. You see, but outside of that, man, this is a good dump off ball, because that's where you got to go with this ball.
Somebody
go ahead and roll it now.
Somebody say, Vach, can you talk about Dak's feet? Nah, they're probably not great. Like, Dak ain't good feet guy. Jared Goff is good feet guy. Sam Bradford is good feet guy. Dak ain't necessarily good feet guy. So
shout out to Daniel Stevens for making a donation to help grow the nation, $4.99.
Oh man, Damn,
Put
see?
down there two of the best channels in the game.
That's real talk, man. That's real talk. Hey, y'all, go over to Law Nation and Law Nation 2.0 till November.
I'm in YouTube prison right now, man. I get out, I'm gonna
Free,
be like straight out of bail. You know what I mean? California dreaming.
out on bail, fresh out of jail, California. Free Law Nation, man.
Yeah. However the lyrics go, you know how it go. I might have to bump that.
Out on bail, fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Yes, sir.
Yeah. November the 7th.
Vash, what about trading a draft pick for RG3? Why would we do that?
Hey, they brought in Landry. What's that guy from?
He say,
Steelers?
from Oklahoma.
Yeah, they
Forgot
brought that guy in for a good look.
whatever. He says, cause our backups are trash. So is Robert, but whatever. Robert ain't that good. It is what it is. And I tell you what, man, if we gotta play with Cooper Rush, let's just play with Cooper Rush and let's go get Ed Oliver or something, or Nick Bosa, and we could really play defense next year. So.
Oh yeah, shoot, yeah. The defense is gonna be nice, man.
Yeah.
Let's get in there too as well. They line up with a trip formation to the left.
Let me go back and look. I'm up here looking at the chat box. I ain't even looked at the daggone football law. I apologize.
No, you good.
So let me put my full screen back up. We got a Dak pass incomplete to Zeke. So let's see why this was incomplete.
You started his read from his left. They covered that thing well, man. Just really.
And people need to the Giants ain't no scrubs, man. Like it wasn't just for us to walk into the Giants and just beat the hell out of them. It wasn't built that way.
Giants held the Jaguars to 20 points. It was 20-15, and the Jaguars went out there and stomped the mud hole in the Patriots. So, I mean, just don't sneeze on the Giants. Although I'm glad that we beat them, but it's a divisional game. So
Peter's out, Law. Peter's out.
Trash.
We got bees right here running free over the middle. So let's take a look at our protection to see why Dak didn't catch bees over the middle. Some people would just swear that Dak missed bees over the middle, but if Ogletree chasing you wouldn't see bees over the middle neither. You would run from Ogletree. So
Law of physics too. 5'8" guy.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just saying.
Yes, sir. Let's see what happened here. We should have a favorable pass pro situation. So we got Zach, boom.
Boom.
Yep. Leia gotta get over, man. There we go, right there. So look, if we take a look at Zach and Leia, right? Let's run it for the cardio. And I'm ex-O-line guy. So this does piss me off too, but you got to see it. So we see 95 line up head up on Zach Martin. That mostly indicates that he's probably slanting somewhere. See 72 on the other side, how he's lined up directly in B gap. He ain't slant. He may or may not slant nowhere. I mean, he could, but but it's less likely. 95 lined up head up on Zach is more likely to slant because he's lined up head up. He could either go A gap or B gap. He chose to go B gap. So Zach comes with him, tick, tick, tick. But when we see 59 come over the top of them, Zach sees it. So Zach passes 95 and goes to get 59. The problem is Lael's hips wasn't synced under Zach's good enough. And he didn't get a solid purchase on 95. Zach picked up 59, but Lael couldn't get 95. So Dak Prescott had to scramble, and when Dak scrambles to the right, the left side of the field don't matter because he can't see it. So let's get back to this point right here. So Lael misses block. Seemed like Lael good for one of these a week at least. So everybody tied up right now. But you see, as soon as Lael misses block and Dak got to get to the outside, that's when Bees pops open down bottom. So, damn, if Lael picked that stun up, we could probably hit Bees over the middle and he'll get us at least to the 8 or 9. But instead, Dak got to scramble to go find Zeke. See what I mean?
Yeah, you broke that down real good, man. Because
Tried,
there's nothing they can do. 95 won on that match, basically.
I tried, man. I get a little long-winded with the offensive line talk, man, because, you know what I'm saying, that's where my heart at. But
No, they need to see. They need to understand it because
damn, they
somebody gonna look at it and be like, "Hey, man, Beasley was wide open."
Yeah. And, you know, Samuel just said, open your eyes, Zach. I mean, they open. He just running that away. he ain't got eyes in the back of his head. Let's see.
And Aaron Rodgers is not human. That's why he's able to make that. He was made in a lab somewhere. So
Yeah, that's something else, man. That's
yeah,
just that ain't even fair.
you know how you go on Madden, you create a player. He was created.
Now, this is a strange description here. It says shotgun. Prescott aborted Jay Looney fumbles at the Dallas 15, recovered by Dak Prescott. What that mean? He dropped the snap. Nigga. Just say he
Drop a snap.
just
Yeah,
say
that's what he
dropped-
did. And he still got the ball out, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Why they say aborted? Just say he dropped the snap.
That's at Harvard. That's at Harvard. Somebody from Harvard put that in there.
I didn't even know you could use that word right there. My dumb ass. No, I didn't know aborted meant dropped. Oh man, shouts out to Tua Tagovailoa. So yeah, man, we get play action, we get the ball out. Deontay Thompson right there. So yeah, I ain't mad at it. Did we get a penalty here? No. So okay, it just said recovered by Dak. So it wasn't a fumble, it wasn't a penalty. So cool. We get the play action. We moving people again. Let's see what happened. Did people go with Zeke?
Basketball with the football.
People went with Zeke, and you can almost count on people running with Zeke. This is what I like the most. Let me show y'all some nuanced route combination and right. Take a look at your receivers down bottom. I think that's Bees and Deontay Thompson. Mm-hmm. So when Bees runs his slant, notice Deontay doesn't run his when Bees runs his. Let me run a little forward. Deontay's slant is going to come a smidgen after Beasley's slant. I'm going to tell you why. Watch Bees and his matchup in the slot right here. Mm-hmm. We want that cornerback to turn his hips. We want him to turn his back to Deontay. So we got Bees going over the middle. That cornerback gave his back to the sideline. He's running. He's flipped his hips. He's running with Beasley now. So now we got Deontay coming across the middle by himself. Can you imagine if they'd have ran that shit at the same time and the cornerback on Beasley turned around and hit Deontay? Now
it's picked off. Yeah.
The throw could have been a little better though. Dak could have hit Deontay in stride, and based on
playing basketball with the football.
And
though,
look, based on the nuance of this route combination, if Deontay would have caught it, you see all that damn space he got? Look at all that space Deontay got, man. So the bad snap kind of messed up the timing for a little bit, and it slowed everything down just one tick, which lets y'all know how nuanced everything is, man. You know, everything got to be on time. Everything got to be on task, because one small detail missed, it may mess up the whole operation. But at the end of the day, Dak is a quarterback, and we got to give him the blame. So he got to get that ball in front of Deontay so he can run.
Shame on you, Dak. Shame on you. He got that ball out quick, though.
He got it out quick because the timing. Yeah. So Dalvin Tomlinson made a tackle here. Did Connor miss a block? Let's see.
It's man to man.
So they got Dalvin Tomlinson playing defensive end, man. They just don't know. They got 4-3 players playing this. Let me see what this scheme is they running, man. Yeah, I would categorize this. I would categorize this as a 3-4. Yeah, I would.
Oh yeah.
And that's how I would block it. Snacks would be the nose. This guy would be your 5. Or your 4. I call him 4s. People call him 5s for whatever reason. 4-4. Treat 96 as an outside guy. Boom, boom, 53. 2 inside guys. But Snacks shading and and
21 in the box.
And this guy is technically a 3 tech. It's a very strange lineup. I give the Giants credit for not being typical there, but
Kick in. Yeah, they just did good containment, sealed off the edge there. There's really nothing you can do. Nothing you
Yeah,
can do on that.
great defense.
Audible out, maybe audible out into a pass, and I don't think Dak is on that level. I wouldn't want him to do that.
Yeah,
You up by what 10 at this point?
sure, sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no problem.
play it safe at this point.
No problem. I mean, you fight another day.
Yeah, that's the best way to say it. Then a seasoned veteran quarterback would have said, "Okay, you're gonna give me that look. I'm gonna audible out of it. I'm gonna take my guy deep because I'm gonna get you out of that single high safety again." With the who's this? Dak Prescott.
Boy, they done confused me. God damn, let's zoom in.
Almost one guy to beat.
Let's zoom in. I missed this. God
Yeah, I
damn.
missed this. I'm talking about that last.
Yeah, we up this old man. This is bullshit. Yeah, look at it.
Somebody said Kelly Moore for life.
All right, now shit. Don't get
They
carried away.
rotated both guys to the opposite side, and I guess Prescott is going to run to the weak side of that formation.
Now I tell you what, this is what I like, man. They started off here. We're gonna check that formation down. We're gonna move B's in 87. We're gonna bring some guys with us.
Jackrabbit, oh snap! I got to run over here.
So now we got some options here. And I see Landon is always going to be the weak side blitzer. That's okay because we don't mind taking Landon one-on-one here. We really want the majority side blocked. If we got to deal with Landon one-on-one, then we'll do so. Dak even pointing at him. You saw him? Dak pointed at 55. Dak pointed at Landon. We're not counting him as a safety. We're counting him as a linebacker. He is in our box. We have to account for him. He's gonna be he's either gonna be Reed guy or he's gonna be blocked by what's his face Jenkins. Yes, sir. He's blocked by what's his face Jenkins, and we run it.
For his life, he still got Creed.
And we run it.
Hey, big number 77 still killed number 52.
Hey man,
That's what I'm talking about. Watch this.
let's see. He gonna
Put
pull
some
or
bricks
what?
in that pocket.
Or he's just gonna come on field. Let's see.
Oh, buddy.
I love the crackdown block on 21. But let's see. Let's look at Tyron right here.
Hey.
Yeah, man. 52 ran into a brick wall, didn't you?
Buddy, you get shoved out into the street.
Now, what I want Dak Prescott to do is follow this big tight end that ain't really been blocking good all game, but for the sake of argument.
Oh, he pressed to the outside, bounced to the outside more on that play.
But for the sake of argument, we'll just call it as it is. But hey, I ain't mad at him. I don't mind Dak running the football. I don't mean he's that kind of guy. If he gets hurt, we'll just franchise him next year and go get Tua Tagovailoa in 2020. But as of now, hey man, if running the ball wins us football games, I'm with it, man.
If you can't do it with your arms, do it with the legs. So we'll take that any day.
Sure. And no, I'm not going to be looking at defense tonight, y'all, because I ain't trying to be doing this for like 8 hours. But look, last time we only did offense, and that was a 3-hour podcast, man.
Yeah, it's all good though.
I love y'all, but that may be go to Law Nation channel. He'll break down some.
Thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation film session.
We look at Jalen Smith knocking the hell out of Eli Manning.
Eli can't speak right no more.
Man, did you see the look on his face when they picked him up off the ground, man? That
ball
startled
trash bag. You know what I mean?
God damn. Let's see.
Oh, hat on hat. Ooh,
Connor.
got away with a block in the back.
That's Connor right there.
Connor. Well,
it's all good, man.
He was inside, so nobody saw that block in the back. Shout out to Connor.
I'm talking about Connor blocking 52 here. 93 just smacked old boy in the ass. I don't like it, but whatever.
Daniel Stevens, thank you for the donation to help grow the nation. He said this should not be free, guys.
Oh man, salute, man, salute. Hey man. I ain't want to say it, but I damn sure appreciate you saying it. But hey, man, a lot of work go into this, but I do it for the people.
Free 99.
So Leia comes off, get a block on 72. Zach gets upfield immediately. Perfect block there. We need. Let me take a full look at this.
Who missed number 52? Let's see. Yeah, he couldn't get through that.
Now, see, that's a strange block, man, because in real life, in real
Well,
life.
you know for sure if Travis Frederick was there, he would have kicked out.
But see,
And
let me say
he
this,
would.
Law, because what made me say that is 94 ended up on Joe's backside hip, which is his left. Joe's
Right.
going right. So if 94 ends up on Joe's backside hip, then that's Connor, man, and Looney gotta climb the second level. The
Yeah.
problem is that the whole backside kind of gets congested here. 91 gets hands on Connor, and Connor really can't get to 52. Snacks occupies Looney, and Tyron basically looking for work because the whole defense moved one gap over. Basically, that ain't
Yeah.
always a great idea because we cut that thing back. They'll be dead as fried chicken on the regular play, but like if Dak would have kept the ball right there, that'd have been bad for them. See all that.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, but it wasn't that kind of play. I'm just saying why defenses normally don't bump one gap over. So Snacks is one gap over, 52, 91, they're all one gap over. And it just screws up Connor getting to second level. So
And I think we don't play 3-4 defensive teams every week too. So I think when we play that more traditional look, like those 4-3 teams, they're not going to be shooting those gaps like that.
right.
That's to me. Just looking at it from here, and then you don't play Luke Kuechly every week too. And then I'm just saying, it's just going to be one of those things where Zeke Elliott, he might eat a lot of food this weekend.
True. Goddamn Russell Wilson was running for his life, man. So I'm definitely excited about that, man.
And I
Randy,
think they got Wagner. He's gonna.
who cares? Randy back. Randy and
That's your son
and the
no,
safety.
That's 15. Let's see what happens. Go ahead.
Is that my son, Michael Gallup?
I thought that was the play that Michael Gallup. He won on the outside. He just couldn't. Pull the ball in.
Gallup beat the shit out of a lot of people, man. But they just something ain't happening. I don't know what it is. Something ain't happening. Let's go back and see what that was, man. Was that just an overthrow by Dak? Let's see if he missed a read or anything. Let's see, did the pressure affect him? What happened here? Let's go back and see. Let's not get lazy, Vach.
2, 3.
Protection was solid. Okay, so yeah, Dak just shot a shot. He missed, but
He didn't trust his drop too, because watch, he reset his feet. So somebody wanted to talk about footwork and stuff like that. He's going to come out of his stance. If he'd have just launched the ball and trust what he saw with his eyes off of this particular look from the defense, he would have released it instead of hesitating. Watch it, 1, 2, 3. Now shoot it. Yeah, but see, he paused and hesitated. So I mean, he's going to this through.
in terms of mechanics, Dak technically didn't step into it. He followed through. He followed through. Brought his back leg. His arm was high. But if you look at his front leg, he just kind of planted. He doesn't step into it. See, don't. He just kind of left that front leg out there. He didn't step.
1, 2, 3. Step. Ball out.
See what I'm saying? So his mechanics were a tad bit up. Somebody asked me to look at mechanics, man. I'm like, nah, man, Dak ain't got. They ain't great.
He ain't got it.
Dak is not mechanic guy. Jared Goff is mechanic guy. Dak ain't mechanic.
Now you're gonna see it better from here, guys. That's in the chat box when
take
he
a
gonna
look
come
this
out
week.
for his 1, 2, 3, step up, bam, ball out.
I tell you what, though.
Oh, I see what happened.
Those feet-
his read wasn't to that side. That was his last read.
Yo, Law, I will say those feet were quasi impressive for Dak Prescott. I will say that.
Right.
For
You
Dak
saw his
Prescott.
head, his read was to the other side. So that's what happened off of that play. Because by me looking from here, not able to see it.
This is
but
the one to Gallup right here. This is the one of my son Michael Gallup.
Same thing there.
Law be up here. Yeah. They ran the same play back to back, which was interesting. And if you think about it, really, let me rewind and get the look. The look's there. Look at the safety right there. The look's there. There's a lot of space there. We just gotta connect on the passes or whatnot. But
I love this because single high safety. I'm gonna try to get you guys back up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't connect on the pass,
I will punt the ball knowing that I put in your brain that we might throw this thing deep. Rod Smith in the game, I hate it. Put Zeke back in there, quit playing. Hell wrong with y'all.
get out of that look. And he was stepped. If he'd have caught that ball, boy, this stadium would have just bust, boy.
Well, you know I
He
lost my
had it in
mind.
his hands. But you can't really see off of this view. The DB played one hell of a,
Yeah, he
The
did.
DB was right under him, man. So he played a good. The DB did a good job. I ain't gonna even lie.
He did.
Eli Apple did a good job, believe it or not.
He did. Shouts out to Mike's Meticulous Details podcast. He said, all this free game. You're right. This is absolutely free game I'm giving y'all. But,
Formation 49.
Let me go back to
fullback.
that.
Let's see if we're gonna be the lead on this thing.
Hold on. Incomplete. Let's see. What was incomplete about it?
He picked up a good block.
Whenever Dak got pressure, he normally completes it. He normally doesn't complete the pass when he gets a lot of pressure in his face. So
Did they body slam Dak or would he just fell or something?
I don't know, but that's a penalty, man. Because damn, Kirk Cousins got the penalty on Clay Matthews for just falling on him. So any hit on Dak, that's penalty, man. They fell on that man. They dropped their body weight on that man. Lordy, Michael Jordan.
Hat on hat.
Jesus, slow down, Zeke. Slow down and let that gumbo cook, man.
He like that little baby just learn how to walk, just running everywhere.
Zeke is so ready to be great, man, and I ain't mad at him.
One good block by 17. Good block by.
And I ain't mad at him. Now, if you look at damn it, slow down, stop it, shit. If you look at what we was talking about earlier, the wide receivers coming in motion and cracking back, they not necessarily here to block defensive ends. They just here to cut off backside rusher. So he ain't gonna block this guy, but he is gonna. He actually blocks him. All right, 17.
Yeah, 17. He got nasty a little bit on that big boy.
Well, we ain't asked you to block him. We just needed you to cut off the backside guy so we can run zone front side. So one, turn, shit, climb, and
I heard you say something about my mama. Get your
ass. Ooh, Zeke, slow down.
He said I wasn't ready for it. Hey, 17 got up in there and said, "I'm gonna get you." You talked about my mama.
Great block, man. If Zeke if Zeke slows down just a little bit and just let Tyron knock this dude out, or just press the other side of this, god damn.
Oh, the only person that's happy is number 20.
Of course, because he didn't get hit.
Them big boys coming at him. He like, man.
Because he didn't get hit. But people said the offense. Let me just pause here. Boy, that sure look good, don't it? Sure look good to throw in, don't it? Just look let's throw deep, you know what I mean? But whatever. We'll
you saw they backed up off of there.
They gotta back, but look, even if they back up, man, then we should start eating down under. It should be a lot more hitches and slants and digs and curls and all that type of stuff. So we'll see we'll see what we got. Let's look at the protection up front. Let's take a look. Looney up there communicating. Called his combo out with Connor. Let me look at Lael and Zach because apparently something happened.
Yeah,
boy, Lael,
tripping, man.
Look, man, Zach missed Doug Free so bad. So look,
what the world are you doing, Lael?
So when Zach gets this linebacker look right here, he's supposed to block the linebacker. But if the linebacker bails, then the numbers change up. It turns into 70 versus 55 and 71 versus this outside guy. Lael just wasn't aware enough. Lael got to get his head back outside to block this outside rusher. And Zach,
I think even Zach pointed to Lael to kick out wide. Watch.
That was it right there. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Lael, please block him.
There you go. See, you get him.
He said, look, watch Zach. He said, hey man, in case I got 55. That's what that means. That means in case I got 55.
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
See, Lael love getting caught up in these one-on-one fist fights, man. Lael love to just get in these fights, man, but that ain't the way, man. Like Lael started off good. Like he started off kicking outside, but when he overcommitted back inside, that wasn't the way.
No, it wasn't the way. 70, like, why you helping me out, man? Don't you know I got this?
It wasn't the way.
You giving a donation to Bill Gates at this point.
Absolutely. Now, I will say, man, we up here crashing on Lael, man. He had a good game as a whole, man. He had a good game as a whole, so I'm not gonna knock him there. However, come on, Leah. Shouts out to L.J. Taylor, the Marine who's fighting for our freedoms, who's fighting for us to be able to do film live on stream, for me to have rifles and big trucks and lady friends. Salute to you, L.J., for fighting for our freedoms, fam. Salute to you, sir, and your service. See that. And Law, because he works for the VA, so he's technically
Yes, I'm helping the troops. I'm helping out the soldiers.
On his tour of duty as well. He's been sworn in his job as well. So
You're sure right.
they take that shit serious at the VA, boy.
Yes, indeed.
They say, Lawrence, this is your line of duty. You say what?
Mm-hmm. Every penny.
False start. So
who was that on number 89?
we got false start on Tyron Smith. So let's go back and look at Tyron Smith false start.
But he minimized because he had 2 penalties last week, right?
Uh-huh.
1.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm taking a sip of the happy juice while we loading this up. Ezekiel Elliott up the middle for 7 yards. Let's see why.
There you go. Let's go.
We'll talk about your RPOs. There you go.
We got a motion to the inside. He pulled his guy to the outside, which created space. I'm gonna see what number that was.
Man, this dude running routes, man.
83.
People, people out here.
Oh yeah,
they out here saying Linehan ain't creative. Let me tell y'all what this does, man. Because this is RPO in case y'all ain't know. Let me go back. It's RPO in case you ain't know. If Dak decides to hold the daggone football, if he just decides to hold the Dak, God damn it, go back. If he decides to hold the daggone football, if he decides, he probably won't. But if he decides to, you got slow down, bitch. Ugh. You got 2 routes just kind of open right here. And I don't mind giving Zeke the football, and I don't mind Dak turning his back to the offense. But Terrence looking for the ball. I don't even know who this cat up here. This is Hearns. Hearns ain't looking back, so I don't even know if Hearns was even in the read or whatever. But what I'm saying is, Terrence was one of the reads, right? So Terrence, because he's not really blocking at all or whatever, but he's either getting the ball or he's taking somebody out of the way from Zeke. So whoever this cat is chasing Terrence around, if Terrence was in there blocking or if he would have just stayed in the box, he would have to deal with Zeke. The fact that Terrence got out the box, it brings that guy with him. So it's a lot of options that we got on this play, man. Y'all need to get off Linehan.
You need to tell Zeke to slow down again, man.
Y'all need to, look, I'm about to get into that on the second view. But y'all need to get off Linehan, man. Tell Zeke to slow down somewhere. That will be fine.
Slow down, man. Let that guy put a body on him, bounce that thing to the outside. It was just you and opportunity.
Zeke do this shit week 3. Zeke do this shit week 3 every year. I promise.
Watch this guy. Everybody gonna see now from this view.
Boom. We're gonna get
in the belly of the beast. Number 71 got a good block. All you had to do is you ran towards the trash. You ran towards the guy. Who's that? They got in the way.
But Zeke's so talented, though.
Yeah, he is talented now. We talking about a guy that didn't play all preseason now. The game is going to look slow to him this week.
Yeah. We're going to be all right. Prescott short left to Terrence Williams. Let's see what happens.
Zeke pressing from Mike Meticulous. And Romello said, I think this is Romello 2-0 said Scott got to go, though.
Cool, man.
Allah said Zeke cut right.
Yeah,
Zeke. Cool.
Zeke should have cut right. Instead, he ran into the if he would have slowed down and got out. Now we ain't got Le'Veon Bell here. We know this. We know Zeke is liable to run somebody over. However, boy, the show would be nice.
He out there. Somebody put an article out there saying, "Hey, we should get Antonio Brown since he don't want to play for the Steelers." Look how
Kevin Miller on Twitter says, apparently I've forgotten about your colorful language when I sat down to watch this week 2 with my 2-year-old. Thankfully, I remember nothing from when I was 2. My bad for cussing in front of your 2-year-old, man. My bad. But this is business. I get emotional.
Everybody and their mama, uncle, cousin in the box. Let's see what we do.
Shouts out to Kevin Miller.
Zeke with the block. What is ball going to?
Yeah, it goes Terrence Williams. I mean, solid read there. Dak doing Dak stuff there. That's fine.
That's cool. I like
cool.
that. I like when they get in that rhythm right there.
Yeah. Give them something to get them going.
This the play I like right here. Hey,
well, let's slow it down.
Very creative. They started off with Ezekiel Elliott line out wide to see what type of look they're going to get, and then they motioned Ezekiel Elliott back to the backfield. And I think they're going to give. Are they going to give Ezekiel Elliott the ball on this play?
Let's go back to the top. Zeke.
Yeah, I love this play. When I saw it live, I was like, yeah.
Getting an idea.
See what kind of look they give him. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Get those dirty yards. 5. What? 5. What's 5 times 3?
1, 2.
That's what I'm talking about. If you can kill them with 5 yards, I do that all day.
First down.
Right. Damn.
Good run, Zeke.
See what will happen if we continue to run up that middle, and I have yet to see the Cowboys do that like consistently, like just run up the middle like that. It's gonna chip away those guys that are on that line. They're gonna get tired and they're gonna bust one open.
Yes, sir. I don't mind pounding runs because they take a toll after a while. The Pittsburgh versus Dallas game 2 years ago, we had beat the hell out of them so bad they just didn't want no more at the end of the game. But what up, Pat? 1984. 1 yard by Zeke. Let's see what happened here. Let's slow down and see what happened.
Should have bounced cut to the backside, but hindsight is always 20/20.
It's real easy for us to say from this old comfortable view, looking down and not on the field being chased by grown men. You know what I'm saying?
Armchair running backs right now, like Stephen Jones would say.
Yeah, but y'all know us, man. Y'all know us. Shoot, it.
Bam.
Boom. Dak did the right thing, handing the ball off. Yeah.
Oh, he did right.
Lord, Zeke, please. Zeke.
Zeke ran right into it, though. Get them dirty yards. How many yards? He got 1?
He got 1 yard.
You got
the
that
hell open
snacks and stuff.
Damn, Zeke. It's cool.
I mean, I don't know how far down the linebacker got, number 93 with that false number. Yeah. I didn't know how far he got down. So that's why I said when I first saw it, I said, man, cut to the right, But, he could have been a little bit further on that play. So Zeke did right.
93 is a terrible number. But Dak Prescott, incomplete pass to Rico Gathers. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah, this is the play that was heard around the world. Everybody saying, oh, man.
Well, this ain't the one in the red zone. That, people got pissed off about it. And I was ready to defend Dak there because Tom Brady he missed pass like that all the time. But, Rico was on the cross and follow.
But shout out to Rico. He still got his hands on that ball.
I tell you what, man, it's a big difference between throwing it to Rico and throwing it to Beasley. Boy, it's a real difference, man. What, B's like 5'7", Rico like 6'7"?
Yes, indeed.
That's a foot, man. He almost caught it.
Blow away.
Boy, Rico would have came down with that. He'd be on the active roster every week.
Man, the building would have exploded. Look at that.
Yeah, it is right there. There y'all go. Rico caught it. He just didn't catch it. Damn.
Indeed. Now on Madden, something like that, he would have caught it, so. Yeah, But it's not Madden. It's real life.
Real life. I guess big game ain't coming.
Yeah, he hit me up, man. We had to bring him on another time, man. But he said he been listening. That's what he sent. He said he got Murphy Law going on right now. He been texting me.
Big Game love football, man. That dude loves him some football. That man Ted, he say, Vox, let me ask you a question. I said, what's up, Jane? Grade Dak Prescott. Grade Michael Gallup. Grade Van Der Esch right now. I'm like, I'm like, I haven't watched the film, Jane. Soon as you do, let me know at your convenience. I need to know this. I said, okay, Jane. And look, it's just me reading text. I'm assuming he's that intense. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's intense, man. That's my boy right there. He's aggressive.
He said,
Real
Voch, I
OG.
need to know. I said, I got you, Jane. Let me watch film.
And he gonna spit the fire, spit the real too.
That dude take my lunch money, man. All right, Jane, I got you.
Debo style, slim fit.
Coolest.
We're gonna say the ending part, but we got people that's 2 years old in there.
Yeah,
we don't want to
we
run
don't
them
wanna-
off.
Kevin Miller children watch. We don't want to, See, Kevin, we trying.
Rotate Zeke out to the.
Now look, I was people was telling me that we need to get creative with our formations. We need to, what about 21 personnel? There you go. There's Rod Smith and Ezekiel Elliott lined up in a twins formation. You want more formations? There you go. We all stop saying we don't dabble in formations, please. We all cut it out.
Who gonna follow? Who's following Zeke?
Ain't nobody following Zeke, but they gonna follow after he catch the ball. Though.
And we're gonna do a little quiz in the chat box. So if nobody follow him, what defense they are in? The Giants. What defense the Giants in?
Yeah, y'all let us know in the chat box if Zeke goes in motion and nobody follows. What type of coverage are the Giants in? Let us know. I got a smart chat box though, Law. They listen to me.
Oh, okay.
For real. They watch my videos, fam.
Where you going, Zeke? First guy missed, but you ain't.
That was good defense. Now, if Zeke would have stayed outside though,
Yeah. Your chat box smart, man. They got it down to the T.
Hey man, they listen to me. One guy even
Everybody,
say
man.
cover 2. Let me go back and see if it was cover 2.
The elite, yes, sir.
It's like that's 3-ish, 4,
3,
5. God damn, I ain't Tony Romo. Let me see. Boom. That's some
Zeke catches the
That's
ball.
some strange NFL shit. That's the difference between me and the rest of them. If I don't know, I'm gonna say I don't know. I don't know what that look was. I don't know what that look. It
It's
don't.
zone, but it looked like a cover 2.
See,
Could be a 3.
It
though,
don't. It ain't cover 3 because the linebackers, because nobody's in the flats right now.
Right. So, and I don't know what type of looks, because what throws me off with the Giants, if I was a quarterback, I'd have like 4 or 5 interceptions because them jokers is a 3-4 defense.
Well, you
3-4
gotta get
defense
the
always
flats.
throws me off.
The flats on the other side. You need a deep third, but if it was, boy, that is so strange. Nah, look, because if it was cover 3, this DB up top wouldn't be biting down with him. That's a strange little look, man. That's a strange
Exotic look. That's what we're gonna go with.
insert
It's not
etc. look.
traditional at all, because the DBs they played up tight, then they reversed out a little bit, and
Hey,
you got
man.
still the single high safety look. So
Law,
I
think-
don't know. So
I think
but
that's-
it's still the zone. I know it's zone for sure.
I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing about Voch Lombardi. If I don't know, I'm gonna say I don't know.
You ain't gonna Jason lock him for nothing.
No, man, I'm not gonna act like I know. Look, because if I was, I'd be a pro level coach, man. I'd be Tony Romo or something. But I do know a lot about a little bit though. Anyway,
Yes, indeed, man.
got a good little punt right here. They say,
That's what they said. It's a feed Zeke defense. Shout out to you, man.
There you go.
Banter.
there you go.
Banter wins. Cover 9.
Goddamn right. Hey, Van Der Esch and Jalen Smith on the tackle. We ain't watching defense tonight. I just want to see.
Yes, indeed. All right, so let's see what we have. Oh, you said this is Van Der Esch?
Yeah, it is defense.
Man, I looked at his film last night. This film came out last night, believe it or not. He wasn't playing. That boy, I can't wait to do his film session, man. He was not playing. When he hit you, you're going to fall down. It wasn't no bouncing off the body type of stuff. He pursued, flew to the ball. When he hit you, bam.
Look at this. Look at this. Shit, y'all ready to call him a bust? Shit, Sean Lee just great. Man, it's hard to get on the field when Sean Lee and Jalen out there being great.
Saquon tried to do one of them spins, and it's something about being 6'5", 257. It's different. Sean Lee, he was bouncing off the body a little bit. But that LVE, now I'm not calling LVE a god out there, but when he hit you, you fell to the ground. And they put him in the middle a little bit too as well, Voch.
Yeah. Sure, true.
He said, man, look, let's get back to the offense.
Hey, man, how was Saquon Barkley, though, man?
Man, I call him liquid because He was bouncing off of everything, giving people the little juke moves.
That
Chris
boy,
Collinsworth had a hard on for him. I hope I can say that without,
we got 2-year-olds watching. Will you
yeah,
stop?
yeah. But Chris Collinsworth was talking about his thighs and legs and stuff like that the whole entire game
Will you
because
stop?
he would plant that foot and he looked like a at this point a bootleg Barry.
Time out. Lost Shady Black said that it was a cover 3 mixed with a cover 2. That don't exist.
Let's say exotic, but
That
that's
can't
what
e-
it was. It
you
was
trying to
exotic
draw that
look,
up.
but it was zone principle because the guy didn't rotate and move and roll out with Ezekiel. So that's what we're gonna roll with on that play.
You
Somebody
can't-
screenshot it and then go ask Brian Broaddus. He's probably say the same thing.
Yo, Law, I will say this: we not watching defense, but
Right.
you remember Odell Beckham when he had the deep ball over the middle at the back of the end zone. It was like 40 yards, and Heath was there, but Jalen Smith turned around and called him. You remember that play?
Oh yeah,
Oh man,
he trailed him for he played underneath trail technique on that, and he was right there with him, stride for stride. Had the guy over the top.
I
Yeah,
ain't
it was a
watching.
good play.
I ain't watching defense today, but sheesh, man.
That's nasty.
Hey, Law, will it tell you how many people I got watching?
Let's see right here. 'Cause I just heard the wife pull up. Let me see what we got. I know she's gonna be like, "Hey, we got 252 people.
Oh,
some
man.
troops up in this thing. Some soldiers.
In real life, that's like what, 2,000?
Right, close to it, man. Close to maybe 3.
I don't know how that works.
We got 56 thumbs up. But this is what I want you guys to do. This in the chat box, man. There's a share button.
Please.
If you can share it, post it to your Facebook, post it to your Twitter,
Please.
post it to your MySpace, Black Planet, Black People Meet. Post it everywhere you can find it, man. Just post it.
FarmersOnly.com. Anything.
Yeah.
Let's look at this.
Deontay.
Deontay Thompson had a lot of catches, man.
He did. And I was telling people earlier that Deontay Thompson got a report because a lot of people's like, let's just go ahead and cut him and bring in the Bryce Butlers of the world and somebody else. And I was like, nah, you don't want to do that, you know.
Knowing Bryce Butler, he'll probably get picked up on the team and not be on the active roster.
Yeah, he got picked up. I don't know. They didn't make the official announcement, but you know, he supposedly be on the team today.
Hey, Miss April Stan, she said she don't swallow, but she ride for the girl. But it's 2 years.
This message brought to you by Paul Masson. Is it Peach?
Of course it's Peach.
Good play by number 15.
So,
how many yards was that? Was that
was
more than 10 yards?
That was 11 yards. So let's add that to another pass over 10. The protection got a little funny looking. Got a little funny looking up front. Yeah, we cut Deontay Robinson.
Somebody said you cut Tyree Robinson, man. That was
Tyree,
my at least dark horse.
The Oregon kid. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, they cut Tyree Robinson. But I mean, I guess we got guys on the practice squad. Look, man, because I remember Swaim got hurt. Some kid came in that I never heard of. I don't know who that dude was. Somebody in the chat box.
Defense.
Yeah, somebody in the chat box when Swaim got hurt that one time, and somebody came in and it was a name I ain't never heard of before. Tell me who that was.
I didn't know Swain got hurt. You talking about this year or last year?
This game.
This game. I know they brought in a guy number 20, and I still have yet to just even look him up. Who's number 20 for our team on the defense?
People want to get on the Linehan about not being creative in exotic lineups. I mean, you got Bees in the backfield with Zeke in this daggum twin set. So.
Oh yeah, I knew this player was going to win when I said number 11 out there lined up like a running back, twin set, rotate out. Look,
that's a lot of space.
Draw this man all the way across the field, and what that does is it frees up number 15.
Ooh, Joe Looney, Mike Brown with the 5 pitching in on that Game Pass. Hey man, Game Pass ain't free, so I appreciate y'all. Law, Game Pass do not cost $0. We are actually paying for this information that we giving y'all, man. So y'all can't go nowhere and get the all 22 for free. It's on my show. It's on Law's show. That's what we do. So
yeah, it's not free 99. So I really appreciate all you guys are making those donations out there because it's going to just better everything, better productions and everything that's going to come around the corner. Get the edge, Zeke.
April said, execute, execute, execute. Let me slow this thing down. We got the heavy right. First of all, before anything, let's look at the most popular player on the field right now. Let's take a look at Rico Gathers right here.
13 personnel.
Let's take a look at Rico Gathers right here. Take a look, see what Rico does. Let me see what Rico does.
For those in the chat box, put down what you guys think, or you guys already know what 13 personnel is.
My people smart, Law. Quit playing with them, man. Will you stop?
Let me see. Yeah.
Will you stop?
He runs on the weak side.
Yeah, it's probably designed that way.
Yeah.
And to be fair, will you stop it thing? To be fair, we got the numbers over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got the numbers to the weak side. So yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to running the weak side. We just gotta block it.
One kick.
Boom.
52, let's see. 52.
Now Zeke, plant your foot in the ground and go right upfield right now. Damn. Zeke.
Oh yeah. If he'd have did that, yeah.
Damn.
Because I think Savany would have got him. Yeah, to the inside.
Damn. Zeke.
Was that number 93? He had to run through some trash, but I think that he didn't have to bounce it all the way to the outside. Let me see.
Let's see.
They looking at this film too, so I know they're gonna be like, "Yeah, coach, I'm gonna do that next time."
Boy, look, this may sound funny me saying it, but I'd have ran behind Rico.
Yeah, they should have ran on the strong side because these guys.
No, you know what? I don't mind them. I don't mind them running front side, but cut that thing back. Like, let me.
I wonder if
I want Zeke to go right behind Looney right there. See that little gap between Looney and Connor Williams?
Is Connor stumbling or he's pushing that guy down?
Connor whooping the hell out of somebody, man.
He's whooping him. Okay.
I mean, whooping the heck out of somebody.
Okay.
Because we got 2-year-olds watch.
Okay.
Man, we'd have been straight. we straight, man.
Fast. Whoever that DB is, number 50.
I am not a football guru. Ex-player, ex-coach, connoisseur.
59.
Damn. But look, that was first and 15, though. I mean, pardon me.
Okay.
Pardon me. I'm lying. I apologize. That was first and 10 on the 15. I apologize. Let's go second and 6 on the 11. Dak Prescott, incomplete pass right to Rico Gathers. All right, this is going to make y'all sick, boy.
All right, let's see.
To the most popular player.
Was this a throwaway?
Nah, man. It's the one Dak just... Boy, the Cowboy... Boy, you can see the Cowboy fans in the stands. Mad. Look at the bottom of the screen. Mad. That man almost dropped his hot dog, man.
Drop my beer.
Jeez, man. Jeez Louise, man.
Shotgun formation. Oh, my God.
Was that a pick for Beasley?
Well, I mean, yeah,
Beasley
could have
been. Oh, man, that could have been. That could have been a pick for Beasley, man. Look.
Damn.
So I don't know if that's Rico running the wrong route because he ended up open too. But if Rico runs a little more shallow,
okay, the guy fell.
and he would have picked Bees. This guy Bees would have been wide open.
That ball went to the high heavens. I remember seeing that on. Yeah, you guys are going to see it better from this view. The ball went to the high heavens off that play. Say prime time. Salute, man. Thank you for tuning in, April.
If you want to support the show, everything is in the chat box. You can either go to patreon.com/Vosh Lombardi for long-term projects. If you want to donate to immediate projects like hardware, cameras, things like that, you can donate to the PayPal. That's also in the description as well. Or if you want, to be flashy, YouTube take 30%, but it's cool. You can hit the little super chat button and donate there. All donations are appreciated. Thank you so kindly.
Yes, indeed. Beads are wide open on this play.
Let me go back and
you had to see it from not that angle. You had to see it from this angle. Bam. You see how he's waving his hands like, come on.
Now I tell you what, that's an Aaron Rodgers throw. That's not a Dak Prescott throw. Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's your Tulale.
Oh, Tua Tagovailoa would have made that throw. Oh, Lord.
Hawaiian punch.
Tua Tagovailoa would have made that throw, fam.
All right, so let's see.
Let's see.
Because he got a good block on here. I'm gonna look at number 71. I'm gonna see what he does. to have that much space right there. Good block. Damn, he got all that time, space, and opportunity. He just looked at the guy off. I wouldn't mind him
Okay,
passing it to
yeah,
underneath to number 87.
Beasley just came over late. Like
You really can't see it in this frame.
no,
Beasley right
no.
now is waving his hands.
Oh,
See
it's about
right
to show
now,
you. It's
bam,
right there.
pause.
Yeah, it's about to show you. But
Yeah.
But so let's see in real time how long that was.
Long ass time to hold on to that ball. Got good protection. But let's see. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. That's play.
Ethan say, "What's the deal with Tua? He's amazing." Boy, good.
That's some Voch Lombardi films because I don't look at college guys, so it's
Boy,
all
good.
Voch Lombardi now.
Tua Tagovailoa is
I
a
ain't gonna even
gangster.
lie. I ain't gonna have to lie to kick it.
And
I
look,
ain't looking at college film like that.
and look, he only a sophomore. Tua Tagovailoa ain't even coming out till 2020. That's why I say franchise Dak and then make him the backup and start Tua Tagovailoa. Like that dude, he's only in like his third start ever, and he's pump faking to move the safety. He got eye manipulation already. His feet nasty, throwing strikes downfield. Ain't no check down Charlie in him.
I know you don't do this, and I know you don't do this. You know me, I'm gonna always say this. Who is his comps? Who is comparable? I know you ain't.
I don't do no player comps, man. I don't.
You already know you ain't gonna do this. So I gotta go watch the film myself.
Hey, Law, Maya Faulkner said text me at 618-333-3333. So Law, go ahead and text Maya Faulkner at 333.
I'm gonna give that number to my guy Koye.
let him get drunk first and call. Who is this?
But in player acquisition, Koye, he gonna text you, okay, Maya. He's gonna serenade you.
You got the voice for it, but Okoye got the text. Who is this? What?
All right, man. Dak Prescott line up in shotgun. Zeke on the left hip. Look like he got trips to the left, and the ball come out. What is it? Is it a catch?
Short left to Deontay Thompson.
I'm telling you, Deontay Thompson is like the short intermediate killer out there.
For 5 yards.
5-yarder.
April said, "Wow, Law. Wow, you stupid, Law. Why Law stupid, Miss April? What'd he do?" Tua is average at best, Vach. You smoking. Tua ain't gonna have that time on the next level. Stop, Myron. Stop. Quit it. Tua Tagovailoa is a gangster. I'm about to minimize the chat box just for that. Let's take a look at this Zeke run, see what happened right here.
Saquon sits and spins too much. Okay.
Saquon think he Barry Sanders for real, and he ain't. This ain't Purdue. This ain't Michigan State. You know what I mean? He gonna have to hit the hole and get down. But
what you running so fast for, Zeke? Well, I guess he tried to squeeze that hole. And how many yards he got? Like 4 or 5 yards off of that.
Yeah, he got 4 yards. Solid block by Connor.
Blocked by 77.
Got 2 yards of movement by Connor. That ain't bad. A couple yards of movement. Nothing too crazy.
Once again, number 20 is glad that Zeke lost his footing out there. I would take 21 versus 20 every day.
I tell you what, I'm kind of tired of Lael blocking Zach Man though. I'm kind of sick.
Right.
I'm kind of sick of that, man. Because this, let me slow it down so we can get a good idea. 94 is about to cross Zach face into his backside hip. That turns into Looney's guy. Connor's one-on-one with the guy that he's on.
Could have been an option run, open pocket. Okay, go ahead.
So this end or this linebacker is going to cross Lael's face. That's going to be Zach's guy. Lael needs to come back outside and get that linebacker. Luckily, we run it. But man, if we can find a way to get this done, that's 6 points. Law. Let me go to the wide view. Okay, it ain't 6 points because I ain't see that safety way back there. But that safety had to deal with he'll have to deal with Zeke though.
Yeah, he don't want those type of problems.
Nah, man, that man trying to retire without CTE, man. He don't want that.
Mm-hmm. Well, Earl Thomas got those problems. Next week? Earl Thomas got those type of problems.
Okay, Law, watch this. Mike, Virginia Beach. Vosh, can you explain why we don't use motion in our offense? Law, you got it.
Wait a minute. We motioned when we had number 11 in the backfield. We motioned on the other play that was down the field. I mean, we're doing a lot of motions out there. Anyhow, I don't know what are you talking about.
Law, you got it. Go ahead, man.
Nah. It's good though. But shout out to you, man.
Yeah,
We
salute,
do
fam.
motion,
Salute. We there's been a lot of motion here, sir.
That's what we've been talking about all day.
Plenty motion. We've been moving Zeke. We moved Tavon. We've moved Beasley.
Is this the whole play? Let me see. 12 personnel, Zeke Elliott. Oh, yeah, this is the same play you were looking at earlier. He runs to the strong side, but still, you got, 4 yards, right?
Yeah. Prime say.
The next play was the play, right? 5-yard penalty, something like that. 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, Ezekiel Elliott right in, 5 yards. Penalty by Leo Collins.
And all they had to do was do a quarterback sneak. I don't care how many people they had in the box.
You know what? There's a piece of me that wants to run a gap here.
Even your boy, look at your boy 52. He got it to the second level off of that play.
Let's see what my son doing. Cause see, you're
looking for somebody to smash right now. Watch.
Cause you only claim one of my kids, Michael Gallup. I don't know why you claim my son Michael Gallup. But
he just trying to hit air. See, he could have ran straight up there. That's 1 yard right there.
There you go, right there. Follow the fullback.
Get vertical.
Follow 70. In between 70 and 71, you good.
Number 23 laid out like Family Guy.
What that mean? What that even mean, Law? What that even mean?
Hey, man, you guys got to watch Family Guy, man. Whenever Peter fall or anybody fall out on Family Guy, they got this pole that they be laying out on. I say, man, they be laid out like Family Guy, man. You just got to watch Family Guy. Those who watch Family Guy know what I'm talking about, right? Don't leave me on a limb, guys. It's in the chat box. Y'all know when the... Y'all don't watch Family Guy.
I don't know what you talking about, man.
Shame on y'all, man.
I know what you talking about, bro.
Man, I'm close to 40, man, and y'all don't watch Family Guy. Come on. Now.
Damn, Law, you almost 40.
Bail me out.
Damn, Law, you almost 40. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Vosh, the last quarterback to come out of Alabama that was worth a damn on the next level was Kenny Stabler or Joe Namath. They not Samoan, no, fam. It don't matter.
Bam. Ball out.
They not Samoan.
Tell you, he's secure catching that thing. Did he caught that right?
Yes, Deontay caught it.
Yeah. That's a good read. Deontay.
But Swain got called for holding, so.
Well, he got called for holding on this drive, right? On this play.
Absolutely, sir.
One.
Yeah. Swain out here tackling the man.
You can call holding on every play, though.
Nah, Swain flat out.
But yeah, that was a legitimate hold. But
Swain.
Why they didn't call holding a couple years ago when my guy David Irvin beat Aaron Rodgers' guy?
Yeah, man.
Come on now, you know.
Hey, man, it's too late. Man, Swain just
play on earth.
Swain just flat out tackled this dude. Banter said the 80%er has become so. The term 80%er has become so cliche. I don't agree. I don't think a lot of people categorize themselves as 80%ers. Now, when we have bathrooms for 80s and 20%ers and people can identify themselves as 80%ers, then it'll be cliche. Until then, I think it's a proper identification tool.
We're going to have to make these 80% T-shirts and hats.
Shirts on the way.
We're going to put, don't be 80%.
Shirts on the way. Lael almost got smoked, but it's cool.
Don't be the 80%. There you go. Lael got smoked again.
Up, there go motion. We good. that's one.
Come on, Lael.
Okay, it's a little screen, so it's a.
Dak Prescott had to get the ball out. Who got beat to the inside?
Well, so Lael was supposed to block his guy, but whatever. Okay, but
did Looney get beat? Somebody else got beat because this guy got free.
Well, they run the screen, Lo.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, they run the screen. They gonna get upfield.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go. Slow down, Zeke. Slow down, boy. When Zeke slow down, we're gonna be all right.
Zeke just need to see this field. He watching the field like I am right now. –
And you know what, Banter? That's a good part about it. A lot of people that are in the 80% don't even know that they in the 80%. That's why they got to go get they, get their tests done or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So they can know their status, whether they 7, whether they 80 or 20. You know what I mean? You got
Dallas fan saying
you got to know.
we still suck. His name is Dallas fan.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dallas fan. I mean, I hate
We apologize for being right now number 1 in our division.
Oh, facts. That's facts, Law. So you gonna do defense on your channel? Not today, because this is long, but you gonna do defense on your channel?
Not right now. What I'm going to do is a little later on tonight, I'm gonna break down the LVE.
Hey y'all tune into that episode, man. Go to Law Nation, subscribe, Laws Nation, and all that.
Yes, indeed.
1 yard run from Zeke. Let's get to the 10-yard pass to Beasley. Let's check that out. Then the 15-yard to Tavon. I think that's the comeback route on the right side, which was a nasty route. But we'll see if that's the one. Let's see where Beasley's at.
Single high safety look again.
And they backed up. So look, man, if they want to give us single high and back up, then we need to eat down under like so. I'm not mad at this. I wouldn't say that we finally figured it out, but it's been put into motion now. If they want to go, let me go back. If they want to go high safety, one guy walked down, he gonna cheat all the way back. Cover 2 man, look, man, if they're gonna drop all these cats back, then let's eat down bottom. Let's run the flood concepts, the comebacks, the benches. Shit, y'all know me, man. Let's run them seams, see what happens. Let's run them posts, see what happens. You know what I mean?
This is almost like a button hook, but he kind of curled that hook right here on this play and fought towards the ball. So good eyes on number 11 for this. Bam.
Man, did you see Tyron Smith punch that dude in the face? Did y'all see y'all left tackle punch this dude in the face? Look at this. Everybody, time out. Look at your left tackle punch this dude in the face. Punch 59 in the face. Look at him. Snap. Where's my lunch money? Boy, I said get your...
With one hand on him.
Boy, I said give me that lunch money. Gee.
Yeah. You can do that. You can do that as long as your hands to the inside.
Man, did y'all see it? Hey, this was a pretty good throw by Dak, though, man. Pretty good throw by Dak right here. I ain't mad at him. Pretty good throw. Let's look at the Austin play. I think this is Tavon Austin's comeback route right here. Tavon's up top.
Who? Oh, yeah. That was a good one right there.
Let's go back, take a look at Tavon. Let's see if we can find some nuance in his route running. Let's see. Now, we know the route that he's trying to run, but give us a little gallop step. Now, we saw him kind of like manipulate his speed a little bit. We saw him slow down and speed up, get this thing to the outside. And he planted that foot real hard, came back. Great throw by Dak. Good comeback and catch from Tavon. That's 15 yards right there, so that's another pass over 10 yards. Law, write that down.
Oh, yeah. That's good, man. Good technique still by the defensive back, but
I mean, he did all he could, man. But Tavon's so quick.
That's something you just can't teach speed. And when Tavon opened up at the top of that route and came back towards the ball, it was just over with. That play is a classic. One of those classic plays. If you're on the money with that, it's like almost impossible to defeat.
Yep.
Especially with a free release and really no physical off the jump of that route. So, yeah, a good play, good pass by Dak Prescott too.
I want to start him though, Law. You know me. I'm trying to keep him out there.
That's another motion, right?
Oh wait, time. Wait, another guy in motion. Terrence is here to ease up the leverage, or he's here to set off the leverage. So. Now, I tell you what, I wouldn't run behind Terrence Williams in this situation, but I feel you, Zeke.
I mean, if Dak had more command of this
I know he went out there, but I don't mean you
Of this
run behind him.
offense. He would have motioned that guy and audible out and launch that one on one to the guy on the left side of the field. But
Yeah, this ain't Madden, you know.
this ain't mad.
This ain't
You
Madden.
got to call. He calls. He does the play that the coach calls. So that's the difference between
You know,
Dak and
there's nothing wrong with that. I still think Dak is a little rusty, and I think he'll look even better, the next game and the game after that. We just got to be, we just got is that motion again? Is that damn? That's 2 in a row, ain't it?
yeah, needling it 5 and 5,
What's 2 in a
5
row?
times 3.
First down.
It's your son right there, right?
It's my son.
Yeah.
It's my son. Short middle to Cole Beasley for 3 yards. Let's see. Now 3 yards is less than 10 naturally, but it is 3 yards. Let's move to the next play. This is
That's
4th
good
and
defense
1.
on there, man. You really can't.
This is a 4th and 1 play. Dak Prescott up the middle for 2 yards. Let's get a little closer.
Hold on
Let's see
right
what
quick,
we got.
Botch.
Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna go in the chat box, see what y'all talking about. Let's see who up in here. Let's see.
I'm back.
Devoski, Mike from Virginia Beach, who said we ain't doing no motion. That's what I'm talking about, Law, when I said, oh, yeah, they in motion. Myron, Harry, Papa, Pedro, Mike's Meticulous Details Podcast. That's hilarious. That's a great name, man.
That's a cold name, man.
Okay, you back. Roster April Prime Time, Cowboy Nation, cool. All right. Dallas fan, cool. We got a lot of people up in here, man.
Yes, indeed. We got 249 soldiers up in here, man.
Some people done dropped off, but I'll take that. Andrew Castillo up in here. What's up, famo? Shouts out to him and
We got a Cowboys
Alyssa.
Nation. This not Foots, but it's Cowboys Nation. New channel. I mean, I guess they in the house. They from Vegas.
Salute Cowboy Nation from Vegas. Say Connor need to get mean. You ain't watching much college tape, dog. Connor Williams mean as hell.
He is mean. He's feisty.
Connor Williams.
Oh yeah, guys. I love when y'all put down where y'all from and let us know that we got people from all over the globe watches this channel. It's always a pleasure because no other channel can do this.
Yeah, chat box. Where y'all from? Let's see where y'all from. Me and Law actually from the same hometown. Ain't that funny?
Boy, you got up there, boy. I can't wait till we see it from the other view.
Let's see.
And that's your boy Connor. When I was live on the show when I was doing it, I said that Connor. I can't wait to watch Lombardi break this down.
Space Cowboy dropping a deuce in the super chat.
Salute.
Houston in the house. What up, Houston? Southwest side. I'm over here. What's happening?
Jersey.
Let's see what happens. Look at my son Connor Williams on second level blocking that ugly number boy. Then he gonna turn his hips.
Think about it. If he never turned his hips, where that play would have been stopped at? Right there where he was at,
Miss April, North Carolina. You safe out there, baby?
She said she had that Paul Masson, man. She wasn't worried about the water, no rain, no flood.
She won't worry about it.
Killeen, Texas. New Mexico. Shout out to Dallas fan from New Mexico. Tuscan. Was it Tuscan?
And Zeke got the burst on the back end. I tell you what, man, in the second half, when the team start moving, it gets to moving, man. It moves.
What you?
Look at the young boy.
Damn.
Look at the young boy, Dak Prescott, man. Let me see the ball. It seemed like every time Dak pulled the ball, it's wide open.
Shout out to Beaumont, Texas, and NC and DC. Shout out to y'all in Phoenix.
Drove through Beaumont today. Let's take a look.
919. Shout out to you all too, wherever that's at.
What's that, like Idaho or something?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Tyron going down, block on 94. Cool. Slide. Yep, you run with Zeke. We gonna feed you. We gonna feed
Cowboys
you.
Nation made the donation to help grow the nation. Dropped the 5 up in there.
Salute.
Yeah, we take those all day. He said, thank you for supporting my new channel, fellas. My pitch in on your Game Pass. Yeah, thank
Hey,
you for the donation.
hey, no problem, no problem. Y'all go watch Cowboy Nation channel. They got some content over there. Cowboy Nation, go in the chat box, tell them what you do on your channel, so people can go watch. Elliott up the middle for 2 yards.
Motion.
Another one? Let me go back. Yeah.
Come off the other side. Let's see. And then he gonna block.
Boy, I
Dirty
think,
yards, right? Those 2
boy,
yards are important.
boy, I
We
think Zeke
score off
about to
this
score.
drive, right?
Boy, I think Zeke about to score now. Yeah, I'm about to
I think we
fast
score
forward
off
to
this
that.
drive. So that last play, every play sets up the next play.
I'm about to do it right here. Here goes Zeke scoring right here. Zeke in motion. Goddamn.
To the opposite side.
Zeke in motion. He's just gonna run through people, man. That kid nasty, man. Then he
Gonna
gonna
get the
do
ball to his mama and them.
mm-hmm.
Shout out to Miss Elliott.
Nice looking lady.
Yeah.
She liked one of my videos. It's cool. I think it was my very first video, which was my Ezekiel Elliott video. She liked it on Twitter, which meant a lot to me.
Her name is Mommy, something like that
Yes, sir.
on the Twitter.
Yes, sir.
Cool lady.
Yes, sir. very, very, very nice lady.
Very nice lady.
Let's see, boy.
Bounce.
Is he gonna get hit and just
That's
run
your
through
boy
him?
Connor.
He's just gonna run through him. Okay, so it was about to be a tackle right there.
Watch Connor.
Big offensive line about to get hands on, but Connor just
Get your little.
dug him out of there.
Oh, I got you too, number 35. Get your little butt out the way.
Good job, Connor. Don't cuss, Law. Don't cuss. We got
Yeah, I'm not gonna cut.
2-year-olds.
Shout out to Tyron, man, not hurting his leg off that play though.
Yeah, salute to Tyron. Good run, Zeke. About time. Center LP Latisaur holder Chris Jones.
Shout out to Eddie Cruz for saying what we thought, and shout out to Reginald and April. Thank you for tuning in still. And what was that?
Okay.
Papa.
That was the
Pappy,
last play.
45,
That was the last play, Law.
Sushi,
That's it.
8117. What'd you say?
That was the last play.
That was the last play.
It was the last play, 'cause
that thing was quick today.
We scored and they held the ball. So this is what I'm about to do, man. Just for a little overtime, I'm only gonna look at the sacks. That's 6 plays.
Okay, no doubt.
Least I can do is look at the sacks. So let's go to search.
You guys are seeing what's behind NFL Game Pass right now. This is what it looked like when you purchase it.
For a smooth $99 that y'all ain't trying to pay. Let's go to 2018. Let's go to week 2. What was it? Dallas Cowboys. Sacks. Let's see. Go. There we go. Taco, Antoine Woods, Kayvon Frazier, but we declined it. DeMarcus Lawrence, Damian Wilson causing the fumble, sure, and Tyrone Crow. Everybody got a turn at Eli, boy.
And we were number 1 in sacks in the league until yesterday, so we number 2. We were right behind Chicago Bears.
Chicago, they chased the hell out of Russell Wilson. Mm-hmm. It's cool. We'll get our shot to chase Russell Wilson.
At that point, he becomes Supreme Taco.
Cheesy Gordita Crunch.
Yolita La Raza. Watch this. Line out wide, boy. Stunting
Ain't
up
even
front,
blocking,
bro.
man. They ain't even blocking this man.
Well, they were worried about 50 and 54. They
Well,
were worried about them. They
man.
said, like, whoa, wait a minute. We ain't used to seeing this.
Man, you know,
Y'all watch the scouting tape.
Jalen-
Cowboys don't post a blitz. Where is blitzing coming from? You know?
You know, Jalen just so aggressive, man. Antoine Woods about to get one up the middle. Oh, let me time out, see if
Off
my
that
see
release,
if my
boy.
people
Look
can
at
watch
that.
it. Cause I know I had this thing zoomed in pretty tight. Let me see if my people on OBS can watch it. Oh yeah, y'all good. Y'all good. There y'all go. All right. Cause I gotta make sure my people can see it. That's why we do this. Make sure my people can see it. Let's see what Antoine Woods did. He gonna get in the cock stance.
Look at him.
About
And
the
you know
EB.
I like the big fat plug up the middle. And I was trying to tell
Yeah.
everybody all the offseason we need to get something, but I didn't think that he will be the guy that can do it. So I was hard on him. Remember that, Vach?
Yeah, yeah.
I said he can't push over a trash can.
I tell you what, man,
Holy child.
you punch Travis in the face while he got the Lou Gehrig disease, whatever it's called. You punch Tyron in the face, Travis in the face while he got that, and you get you a spot.
Yes, indeed. So just because I'm hard on a player don't mean I hate the player, guys. You know, and I'm always willing to fall on the sword, eat the raven, or however, eat crow, however.
Boy, it
But
looked like Kayvon Frazier blitzing, man. Like
bam.
Kayvon didn't even disguise the blitz. It looked
Let's
like
see.
he blitzing.
And then he rolls right into number 43, like, oh my.
Man. Somebody say, "Where's Jordan Lewis?" Sitting down somewhere, probably. Special teams.
Yeah, getting into it with coach.
You look me in the eye like a man, like I'm looking at you. Man, these people look, something I can't for the life of me understand. The three most popular people on the Cowboys team are the third tight end, the fourth running back who's on practice squad now, and the second string defense coordinator. I don't understand. The second string defense coordinator.
Second string. Oh wow. Yeah, true that.
Man, D-Law so nasty, dog.
That's nasty, man. And
Romeo
then
Garcia, what's
he
up?
does it in such a unique way that we gonna have to open up that wallet.
Yeah, well, yeah. At this point, he would have earned it 2 years in a row, so let's pay him.
Pay the man.
Damian
Who did
Wilson.
sack on? Wilson.
It's Damian Wilson
Sack
here.
from. He had a good game, man. And I heard he was down there for Alcorn for a while. In Mississippi.
Oh,
Then he
word?
got transferred. Damian Wilson.
That's where he should have stayed at.
Played on the yard for a little minute, then he said, "Look, I got to get to the NFL, so I'm gonna transfer."
That
Time
makes
for
sense.
Alcorn.
Hey, man, it's been real. I'm going to go to Minnesota.
Right.
I'm going to go to Minnesota where I can be seen at. Play some
Boy
Big Ten
came around with
football.
the ninja chop.
And this is Tyrone Crawford from the 3-tech spot, huh?
Yeah,
I know
right
that.
up in there.
I know that makes a lot of y'all proud. Tyrone Crawford getting sacks from. I tell you what, man, the thing
Boy,
that
he
got him
rolled
the
all the way
most,
to the outer side.
the thing that got him the
Still got home.
most was the DB blitzes and the stunts.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Look at number 48, the linebacker. Okay, is he gonna come in on this play?
Joe Thomas, let's see.
Joe Thomas. No, he just pick up he wanted to pick up the running back. So yeah. Hey, this team is different, man. Team
Man,
is different.
got another long one in there, but it's all good, man. Law, any closing remarks about week 2 and what you're looking for moving on to week 3?
Closing remarks. We saw the improvement, with the quarterback getting the ball out quick. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And for Dak Prescott to attempt to throw the ball deeper to make the defense play honest, I saw that. I chart that as, hey, this team is getting together and they know what they're doing and they know what they need to do by looking at tape the previous week. So what we want to look for the next week, we play Seattle Seahawks. We know for sure that they're going to watch some Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks game tape. And they're going to look to see what the Bears were able to capitalize. And I think that they're going to roll out some similar defensive front like the Bears did. And as far as offensive wise, I think that they're going to get the ball to Ezekiel Elliott 15 plus carries. I'm saying plus carries because Zeke Elliott only had 17 carries on this game, right?
Yeah.
But what changed was the fact that this is what changed. The fact that their run pass option. I think that those should count as Ezekiel Elliott carries too, because what happened here is that now the safety comes into the box. The linebackers come in a little bit closer. And Dak Prescott was able to capitalize. So look at the same gameplay. If the Dallas Cowboys are able to jump out quick, fast on the Seattle Seahawks and they had to play from behind, it's going to be real nasty. I think that we can still get 6 or 5. what 5 or 6 sacks too as well next week.
True, true. Take advantage of Russell Wilson. That run game ain't gonna be special. I think we've gone against some very creative and potent run attacks the first 2 weeks, and we did very well against them. We should be good to go there. Plus, the Seahawks ain't really got receivers that you worried about. I think we need to climb in this ring, in this Hell in a Cell match, win or get Earl Thomas, just like that. Whoever win this game, they get Earl Thomas.
Yes, indeed. He's coming because at this point, whether it be 0-3, and they're going to say, okay, maybe we can just get something out of this deal. And yeah, it'll be a plus, man. We get Earl Thomas. I know a lot of people saying, look, we winning without him. No, you need him for teams down the line. If you really want to, face against like the teams like the Vikings of the world, right? And who else out there? They can really got a quarterback that got that arm like the Aaron Rodgers. You won't need that type of You're gonna need a type of quarterback of the defense out there. Somebody who can line up and not make those hiccup plays out there. That's why you would need an Earl Thomas to put your team over the top.
I got the homie Mad Dog in the chat box. What up, Mad Dog? That's Sam Darnold film session on the way. Just for you, fam. Salute. Keon in the chat box. That doggone Ryan Fitzpatrick film session. It's on the way. Just for you. Look, I take care of people that donate to me, man. And those two guys are some top tier donators. So they about to get this Sam Darnold and Ryan Fitzpatrick film session real smooth. We also gonna take a look at Pat Mahomes because he intrigues me.
But I'm gonna say this though, for all the Pat Mahomes fans and all the Ryan Fitz, what's he call him? Fitz money now, or what they call him now?
They call him Ryan Fitzmcgregor is what they call him.
Fitzmcgregor with the taco meat with the beard, hey, on the chest. All right, so this is the thing. Don't be fooled with it now. The guy playing Lights Out. We've seen this song and dance before with John Kitna back in the days with the Detroit Lions. They went 6-0.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, that everybody was saying like, "Man, it's John Kitna or whatever the guy's name." He was launching the ball, doing a whole lot of stuff. I remember, and then all of a sudden, they ended up being 6-10. Not saying that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they loaded, they got weapons, they got weaponry. But trust me, Ryan gonna come back to being Ryan.
Now I tell you what.
But Pat Mahomes, I don't know that guy, man. I ain't gonna say nothing about that young kid. I liked him when he was at Texas Tech. So the guy got a missile rocket as an arm.
I tell you what, thing about Fitzpatrick though, he's done that with the Bills and the Texans and the Jets. So that's interesting. But as far as Pat Mahomes though. Boy, it sure would be nice to have one of them, but Dallas not with it. Boy,
there's no such thing as the ball not getting there. I seen him throw a ball off his back foot, and that thing still exploded out of his hand like his hand had dynamite on it. Exploded out of his hands, and the Tyreek kid, he was able to get up under that ball, and I said, "My God, that was almost." We still got the little 2-year-old in here, so I ain't gonna say it. So that was nice, man. It was just.
I will push Dak off a bridge for a doggone Pat Mahomes, bro. And the funny part about it, Pat was my number one quarterback last year. Sam is my number one quarterback this year, man. Like I can't make this up.
Roger Goodell would somehow find a way to suspend Pat Mahomes for killing the opposition out there if he was on his Dallas Cowboys team. You got Pat Mahomes, you got Tavon Austin, you have Zeke Elliott. Man, come on now.
Too much scoring. That's unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
But we about to go ahead and wrap this thing up. We did this long film session for you. No, Vach is in Houston, Texas, sir. Or ma'am. Or Cowboy Nation. Log, go ahead and plug your stuff. What you got to tell the people?
Oh, man. Follow me on Facebook. That's Laws Nation. That's LAWS Nation. I also have a podcast that's LAW Nation. When you plug that in, you'll either see my face or my logo. You can just follow those things. And also, I'm on YouTube. That's LAW Nation. And on Twitter, Twitch, MySpace, Facebook again. And I'm just everywhere, man. So just follow my pages, man. And you guys can listen to what I have to say. And remember, you all are listening to Nothing But the Bass. Salute.
Pat Mahomes, his auntie is in my Facebook group, so So I'm off the chain with mine. But hey man, y'all know me, man. Look, it is free to leave a like on this video. It costs nothing. Please do so. But if you want to support the channel monetarily, for long term support, hit that Patreon, man. It's less than a bag of almond M&Ms, just $1. If you want to support short term projects, cameras, getting the second channel off the ground, go to the PayPal, and every single donation counts. Everything matters. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This was another long film session. Law, I had fun, so it ain't like it's taxing. Like at the end, I get tired, but it was a cool little film session. So
This was fun, man. This was better than riding rides at a fair or something,
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
drinking
I'm scared.
Parmesan, you know what I'm saying?
Peach
The
Palm,
peach kind,
Peach Parmesan and a hurricane. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
indeed. And the Hurricanes. It was good. Shout out to you, April. I see you.
She ride with the cowboy. Hey man, y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski. The Peasky Wheesky is implied. All right, salute.
Peace.